want to tell you a story. It's a story that's been passed down for generations. It's a true story. In the beginning, God created everything. The heavens and the earth, the light and the darkness, the beasts of the field, of the air and of the sea, the water and the land. He created everything. And as God looked at his creation, he saw that it was good. God also created man. Man he created in his own image from the dust of the ground. He breathed his own breath of life into man. He created man to care for the earth and its creatures. But God also created woman in his image, using a rib from man's side. And then God rested. God put man in charge of everything living on earth. He also grew a garden and put man in it to work and care for it. God told man to eat from all the trees in the garden, all of them, that is, except one. And God told man that if he ate from it or even touched that tree, he would die. Man, however, was tempted and disobeyed. Man sinned. And because of his disobedience, man was banished from the garden created for him. And the consequences of man's sin is felt throughout creation to this day. Man was and still is separated from God. But God's plan was far greater than anyone could have ever imagined. God's plan was to unite his people with himself for their joy and to display his greatness. But in order to be united with God, our sin must be dealt with. Sin cannot go unpunished. So in his immense love, God sent his only Son, Jesus, to the world to take on sin and carry out his plan. And even though Jesus was without sin, he suffered and died for you and for me. To show who God is, Jesus willingly died to pay for sin he never committed. Through that great and selfless act, Jesus became the way to be united with God. He became the truth that would set us free. He became the life for all who wish to be free from sin. Jesus unites all who believe. But why? Why would God do such a thing to restore his people? Why would he sacrifice his only Son for us, even when we willingly sin against him? Why would he send Jesus to die in our place? To die in our place? It's so that he gets the credit. It's so that his name is glorified and we're able to share in this joy, because we were never meant to be alone.